Some people seem to carry an unshakable joy, a quiet contentment that doesn't waver, even when life throws curveballs. It's not luck or privilege, it's a perspective shift. Gratitude isn't just saying thank you, it's a way of seeing the world through abundance rather than lack. A person who embraces gratitude doesn't dwell on what's missing, but magnifies what's already there. They turn ordinary moments into gold, recognizing the beauty in the simplest things: a deep conversation, a warm sunrise, a kind smile from a stranger. Gratitude has an almost magical ability to shift emotions instantly. Someone could be drowning in stress, overwhelmed by endless responsibilities, yet the moment they pause to acknowledge what's good, something changes. Their breath slows, tension eases, and suddenly, things don't feel as heavy. The mind, once cluttered with worries, starts finding solutions instead. This shift isn't random, it's science. The brain rewires itself, amplifying joy, resilience, and even physical well-being. That's why those who practice gratitude often feel lighter, more hopeful, and oddly, unstoppable. Success and fulfillment don't start with achieving more, they start with appreciating what's already here. A person can chase goals endlessly, thinking happiness lies in the next milestone, the next big win. But if they never learn to savor the present, the finish line will always move further away. The most successful people aren't just the ones who achieve, they're the ones who know how to enjoy what they have along the way. And this is where things get really interesting, because gratitude isn't just a nice idea, it's a powerful force backed by science, transforming lives in ways most people don't even realize. For years, researchers have wondered what separates happy people from those trapped in stress and dissatisfaction. The findings are astonishing. Gratitude isn't just a philosophy, it's a biological trigger for well-being. Studies show that practicing it regularly strengthens the immune system, improves sleep quality, and even reduces symptoms of anxiety and depression. When someone expresses gratitude, they're not just being polite, they're activating neural circuits that enhance feelings of happiness and security. In other words, the brain learns to find joy more easily, becoming an ally in building a better life. Neuroscience reveals that gratitude activates brain regions linked to pleasure and reward, releasing chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. These neurotransmitters create a sense of well-being and relaxation, working like a natural antidepressant. Moreover, frequent practice strengthens brain connections, making gratitude an automatic habit. People who cultivate this mindset handle challenges better because their brains are trained to focus on what's positive rather than sinking into fear or frustration. The impact of this shift goes far beyond the individual. There are stories of people overcoming financial crises, health struggles, and even deep emotional suffering by using gratitude as a tool for transformation. A terminal patient who finds joy in the time they have left. A single mother who stays strong by celebrating each small victory. A professional who sees opportunities instead of obstacles. These examples prove that gratitude doesn't deny hardships, but changes how we deal with them. And when the mind learns this path, something powerful happens. It starts seeing possibilities where it once saw only limitations. The human brain is wired for survival, constantly scanning for threats and focusing on what's wrong. This negativity bias once kept our ancestors alive, but today it often traps people in cycles of stress and dissatisfaction. A person can have countless good moments in a day, yet one setback dominates their thoughts. This is why someone can achieve success, love, and security, but still feel like something is missing. However, there's a way out, one that doesn't require changing circumstances, but rather changing focus. Gratitude isn't about ignoring problems. It's about training the mind to stop overlooking what's already good. When gratitude becomes a habit, it starts acting like a filter, shifting attention from lack to abundance. Instead of obsessing over what went wrong, a person learns to highlight what went right. A delay at work turns into extra time to breathe. A difficult conversation becomes a lesson in patience. A rainy day transforms into a chance to slow down. This doesn't mean bad things stop happening. It means they stop controlling one's emotions. The mind, once stuck on problems, begins to recognize opportunities. The world stays the same, but how one experiences it becomes radically different. Simple practices can rewire the brain in astonishing ways. A person who lists 3 things they're grateful for every night starts waking up with a lighter heart. Someone who expresses appreciation to others strengthens relationships effortlessly. The more gratitude is practiced, the stronger its effect, like exercising a muscle that eventually grows without effort. Over time, negativity loses its grip, replaced by a sense of calm, resilience, and inner strength. And when gratitude shapes a person's outlook, something remarkable happens. It starts to ripple outward, transforming not just personal well-being, but the way they connect with others. Gratitude is more than just a personal practice. It's a force that strengthens connections and deepens relationships. People naturally gravitate toward those who make them feel appreciated. Yet in daily life, appreciation is often taken for granted. A heartfelt thank you can mend wounds, soften tensions, and build bridges where walls once stood. A couple facing challenges can reignite their bond simply by acknowledging each other's efforts. A leader who appreciates their team fosters loyalty and motivation. When gratitude becomes a habit, relationships stop being transactional and start feeling like safe havens, where both sides feel seen and valued. It's astonishing how a simple shift in focus can dissolve resentment and bring people closer. Many conflicts arise not from real harm, but from the feeling of being unnoticed or unappreciated. A child who feels their efforts are recognized thrives in confidence. A friend who receives a sincere word of gratitude feels encouraged to give more. Even in strained relationships, choosing to notice the good instead of amplifying the bad creates space for healing. The power of gratitude isn't just in expressing it, it's in the way it transforms perspectives, allowing people to see others not through flaws, but through their contributions. And here's the real magic. Gratitude is contagious. A single act of appreciation can set off a chain reaction, one person's kindness inspiring another's, and so on. Families become more loving, workplaces more collaborative, friendships more fulfilling. When one person starts focusing on gratitude, it shifts the energy of those around them. It's a force that quietly, yet powerfully, shapes environments and transforms interactions. And when gratitude becomes a natural part of daily exchanges, something profound happens. It stops being just a practice and starts becoming a way of seeing the world. Success isn't just about talent or hard work. It's deeply connected to mindset. Many people chase goals endlessly, believing happiness lies in the next achievement, the next milestone. Yet, the most fulfilled individuals aren't just the ones who accomplish the most. They're the ones who recognize and appreciate progress along the way. Gratitude shifts the focus from what's missing to what's already happening. Instead of feeling stuck in limitation, a person who practices gratitude begins to see doors opening where they once saw walls. The irony is, the more they acknowledge what they have, the more life seems to give them. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but gratitude changes how they're perceived. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, a grateful mind views them as stepping stones. A failed attempt becomes a lesson, a rejection turns into redirection, a delay creates space for something better. This isn't just optimism, it's a rewiring of the brain that keeps people resilient and forward-focused. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and visionaries all share this trait. They don't dwell on what went wrong. They extract value from every experience. Gratitude fuels persistence, and persistence is often the difference between failure and breakthrough. One of the most powerful tools for reinforcing this mindset is a gratitude journal. Writing down small victories, moments of appreciation, or even lessons from difficulties rewires the brain to search for the good automatically. Over time, this practice creates a natural abundance mindset, making challenges feel manageable and opportunities more visible. When gratitude becomes a daily ritual, success stops feeling like a distant dream and starts becoming a natural outcome. And once a person begins to live with this deep sense of appreciation, something incredible happens. Gratitude stops being just a practice and transforms into a way of life. Gratitude isn't just a momentary feeling, it's a lifestyle, a way of moving through the world with a deep sense of appreciation. The happiest people aren't the ones who have the most, but the ones who know how to cherish what they already have. They find joy in the little things, a warm cup of coffee, the laughter of a loved one, the simple fact that they woke up to another day. What starts as a conscious practice eventually becomes second nature. The mind, once conditioned to search for problems, begins to seek beauty, kindness, and abundance everywhere. True transformation happens in the small moments, in the everyday choices to focus on what uplifts rather than what drains. A person who starts their day with gratitude carries that energy into everything they do. Traffic doesn't feel as frustrating. Conversations become richer, and even difficult situations lose their power to steal joy. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means facing them with a mindset that refuses to be defeated. The secret isn't in waiting for the perfect life, it's in realizing that perfection was never the goal, presence was. And gratitude is what brings someone fully into the present. The most beautiful part? Gratitude doesn't just change one person, it creates a ripple effect that touches everyone around them. A kind word, a small act of appreciation, a moment of acknowledgement has the power to shift someone's entire day. And when enough people begin to live with gratitude, it doesn't just transform individuals, it transforms the world. So now, the question isn't whether gratitude can change a life. The real question is, will you let it change yours?